Okay, welcome in. We have not done channeled messages here recently, so these are for people. So if you're seeing this, probably one of these messages is for you. I know it's really tricky to like put the timestamps in so I can switch these. I will try to do that, but forgive me if I can't figure out how to do it. Anyways, just give me 1 second here. We're going to tune in. Okay, this is for a female. Ooh, there's some disappointment, some heavy sadness, something turned out better than you thought. This is causing disappointment. No, something is going to turn out better than you thought. You have some disappointment right now. Don't even give it a moment of your time. Don't give that sadness a moment of your time. This has happened for you. It's going to be so much better, and you're going to get rid of some baggage because of this, and you're going to get a lot of learning that is coming through. There's just lots of stuff that is coming up for you because of what happened here. All these things need to bubble up, need to boil up. You needed to be made aware of these things within yourself that you weren't aware of, and the best is yet to come. And I'm telling you, get excited about it right now, and get out of your own way, because it is you that has been in your own way this whole time. So get back to being yourself and doing what it is that you want to do, and follow your heart and the guidance that you need and the clarity that you're wanting. It's coming, and it'll be here. Week and a half, 2 weeks, you'll get some kind of clarity, and you're going to be able to see your way through this. This is washing away all those old things that needed to get rid of them before you could have some movement forward in your life. So have patience. This is the beginning of something really exciting. You'll see that this was a turning point for you to begin again, and it's going to be really, really great. Get excited about it. Okay. Next. I get this so often here, man. It's just this phrase. Whenever you go back to the past, you begin to understand the way that things played out, and that they were happening that way for a reason. So you are gaining awareness around something that happened in the past that was blocking you. There was programming that had been put in place from a very young, like a very little you. I'm seeing like age, I don't know, what might have actually been always, like I'm seeing age 1, 2. There was programming that began. I'm seeing this with yelling in the home, and so it made you afraid. And you have been walking around with this afraid feeling since then. Not feeling safe, never feeling safe. No matter what, even when you should be comfortable, you aren't. And you're like, why don't I ever feel comfortable? And it's this issue of safety. So when you go back to the past, and you're learning to do this now, recently you've discovered this. You didn't know that this was a thing before, so this is recently. So this is confirmation for you if this is like a new thing. When you go back through meditation, and you can go back to that little one, that little you, and you can let them know. I think it's a female, and you can let her know that she's safe. How you're going to do this is take yourself into a deep theta state, so a deep meditation. And I posted a video the other day, actually, you could use that'll just take you into that state. And then the last 5 minutes of that video you can use to go back and go see her, and all she needs is a hug, and she just needs some love from you. That is it. You're gonna feel the change that is in that. And you could actually hug yourself while you're doing it, although that's not necessarily required, but you might like that. But just go back to that littlest you that you can envision, and just go hold her and hug her and give her your love and give her that feeling of safety. And you need that comfort. And as soon as you give it to her, This changes everything, baby. You're going to know, you're going to see, and you're going to be like, what? This was a crucial step. Who would have known? And because you'll see the results from it immediately. As soon as you do it, immediately you'll know. This is called soul healing. And it's really addicting because as good as that is, there's just so much. There's so many more layers to it, and it just keeps getting better and better. So I'm like really excited for you. So go do it now. You don't need to listen to the rest of this. Okay, next person. This is very clearly a man. Ooh, very male. Oh, this is not my energies, obviously, so it feels a little weird. This is like a very, I'm seeing like a very serious, powerful man. Very in your masculine, and this is almost damaging. It's so masculine, because I'm not feeling any emotions here other than seriousness and this strict, like, this is the way that things go. I need to be in control. You badly want something, badly, and there's sadness that is around it. And letting go of control is the key to it, and you've had a problem with this. And so if you're hearing this right now, you know that it's you. So letting go of control, is there some advice about this? Yeah, you badly want something. So, okay, so I'm tuning into that feeling of like you really badly, why do I keep using the word badly? You really wanting this is letting you know that you don't have it. So this is a process of letting go of the need to have it and knowing that no matter what, you will be okay without it. So this is about embodying self-love, which you have never done. Not even for 1 second. You don't even understand really the concept of what that is. You just hear that and you think that's just, selfish. And it's not selfishness. This is what it is. When you can be by yourself and you can actually enjoy that and you can be like, man, I love my own company. That is self-love. And you want that because whoever else is in your life, they want you to want that. Do you want to be around somebody that doesn't even want to be around themselves? I freaking don't, man. So this is about letting go of control. And I'm not insulting your masculinity. I'm just pointing out that you are very masculine, so opposite to me. So this is just, this is unique for me to feel this. But there are feelings that you have that you have not expressed because you don't actually feel them. You think them. You haven't been heart-led. You have been mind-led, thought-led. You just use your logical mind and you think this is the way that things go. And you do this because your father did this. And I want you to look at him and you can see what's missing in his life. That's also what's missing in your life. Yeah, I just brought awareness to that right now in this second, didn't I? You didn't even consider this before, not to that extent. Maybe you've blamed him in the past, but this is different. You've embodied it. Okay. So these feelings that are lacking within you, there's this feeling of afraid, this feeling of fear that is present of if I allow myself to feel things, but you haven't done it before, so you don't even know what that's like. If I allow myself to feel things, I won't be okay. I won't be able to operate the way that I've been operating. And you know what? What a blessing that's going to be. Because you don't want it, they don't want it, nobody wants that. You need to heal some things within yourself. Big time. It's like you need an explanation. You need a deeper explanation to this. Okay. I'm explaining things to you to bring these things to your awareness. Because you're becoming more light-bodied. This means those heavy, dense energies that you were carrying in yourself before, you're letting them go. So you're becoming lighter and lighter. But there's this feelings, this element that you haven't been able to tune into. Okay, this is why. So men who are really manly, right? They only express things like anger and rage and control, and this is the way that things go. But this is actually not the way. That's actually not the way. This is what you were told by your dad. This is what you were shown by your dad and other males, men, uncles, whatnot in your family. This was the examples that you got, and that generation, this was the examples that you got. But it has been really detrimental to your happiness. And so we need to bring back your happiness, baby, and your laughter and the fun that's there in your life. So I want you to imagine this right now. I want you to imagine, close your eyes. This is for you. I want you to imagine the blackness that you have inside your body. Now this blackness, just let it come to mind. Where do you physically see it? You're not making this up. Just think about your body, and if you were only made of energy, where do you see the black parts inside of you? If it was only energy. Okay, that right there, that is heaviness. That is burdens that you're holding on to. So these were things that happened in the past. It could even be previous lives that have gone past. Okay, so imagine here for a second. I am just with you. Keep your eyes closed. For a second here, I'm just going to blow some energy at you, and we're just going to get rid of that black that's there. Just for a second. Are you ready? Take a deep breath in. Do it again. Ready? Deep breath in. One more time. Ready? Let it go now. Okay, now breathe in the light. I want you to imagine this radiant light, this brilliant light shining down on you, all the way from the heavens, and it is going to fill up your head. It's going to move down your body all the way down, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, through your chest, through your back, down through your hips, down through your legs, down into your feet. Breathe in the calmness of this energy, the stillness of this energy, the gentleness of it, the acceptance and the love in it. And I'm just going to say something to you 3 times here. You're going to be okay. It's really going to be okay. I care, and obviously the divine does too, which is why this message came through. I have no idea who this is for, but the divine knows, because you needed to hear this. So you're really, really, really going to be okay. And breathe in some more care and some more love. Okay, and just stay in that stillness for a minute. You can just open your eyes and you can stop this video and just stay in that calm, beautiful energy there for a minute. Good job. Good work. Good job. Okay, next. This is for several people, because I am seeing men and women and many, many, many different, this is interesting, people. Okay, it's like you're learning. So I'm seeing this, it's almost like a school, like there's learning that's going on here. But is it an actual school? Okay, for some it's an actual school, but for others it's just like a gathering, like a group, a classroom, somewhere for learning. And I'm seeing that there is an element of it that you don't like. And no doubt you're considering leaving and not finishing. Do not do that. You're meant to finish it. You'll learn and see why later. Don't stop. This group or this class or whatever it happens to be, it is serving a greater purpose than you can understand and know right now. And the biggest lesson in this is it's about commitment. When you start something, finish it. And there is going to be a great reward. It does not matter that you're like, I'm not going to do the thing or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's saying this takes a big commitment and you need to finish it. It's a must, and it's for your betterment. It's going to really help you practically in this life, in your house, in your home, in many various ways. Very helpful. Okay, next. This is also a masculine energy, younger than the previous. Okay. Oh, you're going through some confusion, and you've had grief, you've had loss that has come up in your life. And I just need to let you know that you're on the right path. Okay, I'm hearing massive grief, massive grief, massive grief. Have you been rejecting yourself from feeling this grief? Because you think, oh, I should be done and over it by now? Okay, so do not reject it. When you feel the need to let it out or to cry, do it every time. Okay, you're out in public and you're like, whatever, okay, well, you can wait till you get home. But then make sure that you do, because it's trying to get out. And it's not it's not like, oh, we're at this month now, we need to be over this thing. This is not how it works. I know it sucks. I know. Yeah, it is super hard. But you got to let it out. You cannot hold it. Because as you're holding it, just think about that for a second. Think about if you were to, if it was someone else. It was someone else, and you're like, here, I want you to hold on to this grief, and I want you to just stick it inside of you, and just hold on to it, keep it in you. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. And behind it, all it is love. So allow yourself to feel the love that was there. Just like put yourself in the love, because that is felt, whether the person or people or the grief or whatever it was, that is felt, whether they're still here or not. I'm hearing it's going to be leaving soon, and replaced with goodness and good energy, and there will be a why, and what you went through wasn't wrong, and it's going to be so helpful for so many people, but you have to heal it first so that you can guide others in the proper way, and you can show them, like, hey, look at me, man. See what I've been through? People won't even be able to guess. They won't even be able to guess. They actually can't even guess now what you've been through, because you are glowing. Your eyes are like lit up. You've got this this lightness inside of you that's there most of the time. And when those waves come, you don't need to push them away. You don't need to reject them, of sadness or this or that. You just need to let them out, let them free, and let them be, and you'll feel the relief that comes from that, from not rejecting the emotions that come up by arguing with yourself, saying, I need to be over this by now. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm repeating myself now. Is that it? Yeah, goodness is coming for you. And you're doing a really good job. You're doing very good work. That is what I'm told. You're doing good work. Whatever that means to you. Lots of love to you. Okay, next. There's stuckness. Stuckness in your energy. Okay. You're thinking things through in so many different ways, which is leading to inaction, which is leading to stuckness. You need, it's like you're looking for clarification. You're never going to get it. It's saying you have to take action, and that's where you'll get it from. The clarity will come when you take a step. So, what I would do, if you're wondering what you should do, is when you're divinely guided to make a move or movement, do it in that moment, whatever it happens to be, like listening to your intuition of what do I do right now. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, next, is there anyone else? I'm hearing there's like a huge lineup of messages coming through, so I'm definitely gonna have to timestamp this one. Okay, female for sure. She is feeling undervalued. Something about undoing wrongs, or feeling wronged, and undermined, and manipulated. There's manipulation that's going on in your life right now. Okay, but you're allowing it because you know this, you're hearing this right now, and you're like, yeah, that's happening to me. You're allowing it because you're staying there. And you're here right now listening to this, and you're like, oh, right, you know what, that's actually a good point. You're allowing this. This is about you. Yes, they're doing that, but this is about you not knowing how valuable and how worthy you are. But you do know this, but you're not doing anything about it. And so you need to, you have been doing nothing about it. You haven't even been speaking up for yourself. And stop it. Okay, baby, because you are something. You are something special. You. Yep, and your uniqueness, you know it. You know that you're unique, and you know that you got the goods, and you need to speak it up. You need to speak up. Start speaking up for yourself. And stop it. Like, stop taking that, stop allowing what has been happening. Stop allowing it. Not anymore. This is a confirmation, and you know I'm talking to you. Yep. You know who you are for real. You know. This is what you needed to hear. You know it. Next, okay. Relief is coming. Relief is coming. Oh, I feel the relief. Okay, so maybe there's tension that's been going on in your inner world and in your outer world. Obviously, as they mirror and reflect each other, but relief is coming. Ooh, oh, it's gonna be so good. I can feel it, man. That's nice. Okay, so the relief is coming because you're going to get answers. You've been wronged, and it led you down a path, like kind of like a side path, because somebody wronged you, and so you deviated from a path that you're on. And so currently, the current path that you're on is a deviation from the main, which is totally cool and totally okay. And it was meant to be this way. Now that path is going to come back around, and it's going to join up with that main path that you were on before. And you needed this deviation. You needed to learn the lessons that came with it. You came across something that changed your mind about something at some point, and you took action on it. But you took action on something that was false, and you realized that after. But it's like, oh, the damage is done. The damage is not done. This was about learning. This is about trusting yourself and really following your intuition. And it's also a lesson in karma, because you were lied to, but you lied to somebody else and did the same thing. There was wrongdoings that have karmically come back around. That's why it happened. And so your karma's absolved from having to go on this path, but do not harbor any negative resentment to the person who wronged you, because you started it. You began it. I don't know if it was in this life. Yeah, so this is karma that has come back around. And so it is showing you, man, it can freaking throw you off your path for a little bit. It can waste your time. Waste your time. Don't waste any more of your time, baby. You got this. You got it. Your uniqueness is good. I feel how strong you are. And you got like 30% stronger because of what happened. So even what you did before, like, I'm not saying that they'll lie, in the past was bad, because that person, whoever you did this to, are you aware of it? Yeah, you might be. They had to deviate, but they became stronger too. And so this happening to you, you became stronger too. So like, there's no bad, there's no right, there's no wrong, there's none of the things. It all worked out exactly how it was supposed to be. How come you feel so mad and so sad about it? Even hearing me say this makes you mad. because you don't want to admit that it came from you. You just haven't got there yet. Okay, as long as you're in your victim mentality about it, you cannot heal. Yes, you're allowed to be mad for a couple of months about it. Go ahead and be mad, and get that anger out, but know that it too, just like the lie, will be returned back to you at some point. So you have a choice. You can make a decision. It's your free will. It's karma. I am not trying to be mean here, by the way, because that sounded kind of forceful. This is just what's channeling through. I feel like I need to call you sister, because there's a deep level of understanding that I have here for you. So thank you. Okay, anybody else? Ooh, changes are rapidly coming. In the next several days, things are going to shift drastically for you. Goodness is going to start rolling in like waves. Massive, giant waves of goodness is coming in. Ooh. Superior energies and frequencies, high energy, high vibrational frequencies are going to permeate every facet of your life visibly. You're going to see it. You're going to see the changes occurring and happening, like rapidly, like so quickly. It might feel a little overwhelming, but keep that smile on your face the entire time, because this is what's best for you. This is the way. It's the way. It's the way. It's the way. And the way will be lit up. It'll be lit up. It's like I see this runway, you know, with the lights on the side. The way is lit up from here on out, and it will never, ever, ever go back to the way it was, and it's going to leave you feeling so great. So much goodness is coming for you. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, I see a man, darker colored skin, maybe East Indian. I'm not sure. Very astute, very kind, thoughtful, considerate. You're choosing and you're making decisions that are affecting other people, and you want to know that you are doing the right thing. And I need you to know that I can see that your heart is in the right place. Yet you did not ask for divine guidance. So in the past, things came from your logical mind, and from your care, and from your kindness and your consideration. But when you invoke the guidance of divine's will in the plan, then there will be no fallout. There will be no karma to pay other than goodness. So that answers your question. Okay, fine. I'll do one more. Okay. Woman, also darker skinned, also perhaps East Indian, very beautiful. See you wearing a red dress, long hair, with a lot of smile on your face, and you're just saying, I just want some guidance because I help people, and I want to ensure that I'm, helping people in the proper way. Yes, you are. You do energy work. And as long as you are clearing your energy before you do that process, you are doing good work. You are divinely guided. Your intuition is 100% on point. Trust that. Do not doubt. And seek guidance, and you will be divinely led always. Good work. Okay. it's done. That is what I have for you guys here today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time.